My mom is the founder of JLens, which is a nonprofit impact investing organization.
Very few people see a gap in the world and innovate a solution. Julie's one of those people.
She's someone who is willing to stand up for what she believes, even when it's not easy to do so.
Julie is never going to be run over by challenge.
When Julie walks into a room, people listen.
JLens started 4 years ago as a personal project to explore a Jewish lens on investing.
Julie's model is to produce a fund that gives you essentially the same results as the index funds at essentially the same cost. So there's no downside to swapping out the JLens fund for those index funds. But there is an upside, and the upside is that it allows you to align your portfolio with Jewish values, and it empowers the JLens team to tell the truth about Israel and BDS in the corporate world and in the socially responsible investment world. And no one else is doing that.
An area where we've been doing a lot of focus, not just for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, but for all the conflict areas around the world, is thinking about the role that investment capital can play as a force for good. And it's an area where we've become real thought leaders in the field on peace building as one theme within a social agenda.
She realized that the Jewish community was nowhere to be seen in this field, and the field was growing dramatically.
$22 trillion is values-based. When you think about the influence that has on multinational corporations that have tremendous power in the world, you could almost put it on par with the political arena.
Unfortunately, the field does have influences in it that are not particularly sympathetic to the Jewish community, not particularly sympathetic to Israel.
We don't get a chance to even have our voice heard in this field unless we are participants.
She took it upon herself, realizing that she had the skills to deal with this, to create a new organization and to make something happen. And it hasn't been easy, but she has really done a great job of moving this forward.
I was captivated by business and investment as a force for positive impact, a force for good.
Julie invented this incredible movement, really, but through the organization of JLens Network, to encourage Jewish organizations to put their money where their mouths are.
It was so aligned with her values and then how she wanted to engage in the community and then the socially responsible investing piece. It sort of everything came together and started to dovetail in a way that I thought, how's she going to let this one go?
A key part of JLens' mission is to get our community a seat at the table so that we are there on shared values and that we can speak up when there are things that are said that are inaccurate, whether it be on Israel or whether it be on any other agenda that comes through the field that isn't maybe providing full disclosure for their ultimate goals.
As a representative of the JLens Fund and as an owner of corporate stock, Julie and her team are able to go to corporate board meetings and other events.
And if it weren't for Julie, the corporate arena would have BDS going unchecked and unchallenged.
She is really building community worldwide and creating an opportunity for the Jewish community to have a voice. And she is serving as that voice, as is her staff.
When we first became aware of the BDS movement's encroachment into the corporate arena, Julie was the first person I called. I knew about Julie's professional expertise working on Wall Street and in the socially responsible investing arena, and I knew that we couldn't go in to meet with corporations on our own. We needed Julie's expertise and her lexicon.
There's a lot of overlap, I think, between the work that JCRC is doing and what JLens is doing. In some ways, JLens really is a JCRC in the economic arena.
Both organizations strive to make our Jewish community values at the center of every decision that we make.
We are very much replicating the JCRC's model in many ways, but making it very unique to the tactics and the strategies that are used in the responsible investing field.
On that score, from the perspective of dealing with the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement, both JLens Network and JCRC have looked at a values-based approach to advocating for our community and marginalizing this very nefarious movement, and we've had great joy in working together in that regard.
Younger generations are expressing their interest not just in purchasing decisions, not just in giving priorities, but also in investments. So
one of the things that has been so rewarding is the number of young people who have been so interested to dive into Jewish exploration through the work that we're doing. As a mother of 3 young kids and raising them to be really proud of their Jewish identity and making that relevant in their life decisions, it's been really, really amazing to see the response from younger generations in particular.
As a mom, Julie's really fun, and she's really open with her kids and very communicative.
I've seen her many times say, I'd love to go to that dinner, I'd love to go out, do something social in addition to work, but she's got to be home for her kids.
She teaches us to always look out for our family, and that family is the most important thing in life alongside Judaism, and she teaches us to be good, kind, and honest. It makes me feel proud getting to watch her win an award.
The JCRC Innovative Leadership Award is a perfect award for Julie.
Innovative leadership is a great way to think about Julie and JLens. I think that Julie knew that there was a gap in the world of socially responsible investing and investing in general.
I think the Innovation Award is the perfect award for Julie in that this organization is a complete innovation.
She has brought to the Jewish community a new and innovative way to look at investing and really make their dollars work toward a better world.
I have such admiration for JCRC. We have learned so much. We have partnered. We will continue to partner and work together as organizations. And it's an incredible honor to be recognized by the community. It feels really rewarding and very grateful for the honor.
The Jewish community is so lucky to have somebody as powerful and effective as Julie Hammerman representing us in the corporate arena.
I think of her as one of the heroes of our community.
She's just willing to sort of go the distance on issues that matter and pick up the ball where other people may or may not be willing to.
She's formidable. She's very compassionate about what she believes in. She has a lot of integrity, and she has a great sense of humor.
Well, it just interests me that she doesn't just work for money like some other moms. She works to help things in need.
She amazes me and the family every day, and we're so lucky.
Let's go, Mom. Let's go, Mom. Let's go, Mom. Let's go, Mom.